Hey guys, we're here with Oliver. You guys have heard so much about him. I've been staying with him for the past few days, and it's been great. And it's my last day, and I really do not want to leave. I'm so mad that I have to leave. I was asking my mom like 5 times on the way home, can we please just stay here and move here? And she was like, no. But anyway, I'm gonna be asking Oliver some questions, and he's gonna be answering them.
Yeah.
So let's see. What's your favorite food, like British food?
British food?
Or Ukraine food?
You just said Ukraine food.
Ukraine food.
My favorite Ukraine food. I have no idea. My favorite UK food. I'd have to go haggis.
Haggis?
Yeah.
I tried it and it wasn't that bad.
Oh, it's really good.
I liked it.
Yeah, but it varies. You get really good haggis. You get really good haggis and really bad haggis.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what your parents were talking to us about that. We were like, yeah, we had really good haggis. We all liked it. And they were like, that you didn't have real haggis. And I was
Or did
like,
you not have a proper haggis?
I don't know. It was like, it had sauce on it, but even just the plain haggis was good, I thought.
No, you have to have like a proper haggis with like genuinely sheep guts and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
It just had some kind of sauce on it that was like, kind of like a salty sauce almost. It was brown.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, I thought it was good, even without the sauce.
Yeah.
All right, so candy. What's your favorite British candy? Well, I kind of already know.
Not these.
Those. Not those?
Not these. No. These are those ones from Taste Test. But favorite British candy? I don't have one.
You really don't?
No. My favorite candy is stuff that I get that's imported from the US.
Really? What's your favorite candy then, in general?
Generally, Nerds or Hot Tamales.
Oh. Well, those are like Hot Tamales. They're just Britified.
Rock solid.
Okay. What's some of the things that we would say differently? Like, Jessica just told me, I said, oh, I have to change pants and get more comfortable. And she said, don't say that. And I said, why? And she said, because pants means underwear here. Yeah. And I was like, that's odd.
It's like that, and a sidewalk is a path.
Yeah.
Instead, truck is a lorry.
A lorry?
Yeah.
That's odd, too.
Yeah, except they're different, though. Like, a truck has a massive front, whereas a lorry is just flat.
Ah.
They look kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, we have those, but we just call them semis or trucks.
Yeah. Yeah, a truck or a semi.
And then I remember when we first met, you'd always say, when you asked the teacher, you'd be like, can I go to the toilet? And I thought that was so weird that you were just asking for the toilet. And then I knew you were just asking to go to the restroom or bathroom.
Yeah.
Or loo.
Now I just say, can I be excused?
Now you do?
Yeah, but that's just posh school thing.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Jumper. You can say jumper.
A jumper
it's like a jacket.
Yeah, jumper is... Well, what would you say a jumper is?
A jumper
what are you wearing now?
A jacket.
See, I would call that a fleece.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a fleece, but for me, everything that has fuzz on it and you pull over is a jacket. Yeah,
a jacket to me is something like a waterproof.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to ask a question real quick.
What?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to know...
I will roll out.
I just need to find one first.
Or not. Should we carry on?
Yeah, we should just
Frodo, what's your favourite British candy? Oh, hello.
Your earwax.
If this... Wait, hang on. If this didn't have a zipper on the front, what would it be called?
Like, if it was closed and no zipper? A sweatshirt.
That's a hoodie.
That's a hoodie for us. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I call it a hoodie
for us. For us, we call it a hoodie, but to me, everything's a jacket. Like, I know there's genres to jackets, but I don't bother with it. Like, that's a rain jacket. This is a jacket.
A hoodie... Well, a jumper... A hoodie is a... No, okay. Let me take it back. A jumper is something you put on to keep warm. Like that, or like what Jessica just showed. But a jumper with a hood is a hoodie. A jacket is something you put on over that, like waterproof. Or it doesn't have to be waterproof, but like that you'd wear to go out.
Okay, that makes sense. And then jumpers, I think also jumpers in the US can be like... They have these things that are shirts. Yeah. And then they're kind of scrunchy around the waist, but they're connected to pants. And we either call those jumpers or rompers.
Oh,
I'd call that a one.
No, it's not a pantsuit. It's like,
No, play suit.
oh, like a play suit. Yeah. Do you
But is
have
it all
one?
one thing?
Yeah.
I'd call that a oneie. Oh, not a oneie, a onesie.
Onesie.
Yeah.
See, but
No,
like
no,
onesies
no.
for us is like
You
pajamas.
would call this a onesie.
Generally, yeah. Well, let's see it.
Onesies are pajamas.
That is a onesie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because it has, those are shorts
they are
connected. Show,
pajamas.
show them. See, like here that would be,
These
has,
are
like,
pajamas.
yeah, this is shorts connected to the top.
Yeah.
And we would call that a romper or jumper.
We call it a romper or a play suit. But then I've got a long sleeve and a short sleeve and a long legged one as well.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's
See,
just
we have ones that are shorts, they're like overalls. They're basically overalls, but with like, instead of having the straps, they have like sleeves. And we call those rompers or jumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As, like, what else do you guys call differently? You guys say tap instead of faucet, but people
Yeah.
understand.
Well, I
I'm
interchange them though. I use
Yeah.
them interchangeably. So it depends on who I'm talking to or the situation. Like, actually no. Maybe not faucet as much.
Yeah.
But like sidewalk or pavement or path, that
Yeah.
kind of thing I will. Yeah.
That's cool. I was just trying to think of like all the things you guys say differently.
What else would there be? I don't know. Don't know what else
It's
there is.
like you guys have radiators here also, and you guys don't have AC.
But
Like,
that's
yeah,
like we have them, but we don't like they're the same thing here,
yeah,
but we don't use them.
yeah, because you don't need them.
Yeah, we don't have any need for them.
Yeah, like when I first was
What do
in
you
the
stuff-
car with your mom, and she was like, "Oh, we don't have AC." I lost my mind for a second. I was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna die!" And I was like, "Wait, we're not even in Houston. This is Scotland.
Yeah, we
It's
don't need
cold."
it to keep it hot or to keep it cool. We have to keep the house warm instead of keeping it cold.
Yeah, I don't think our house is like we have AC and heating because it gets pretty cold in Houston, but not like snowing like here. Like it gets
Yeah.
about a little colder than this in the winter for Houston,
Yeah.
and that's about it. All right. What about? I know you used to live in Houston.
Yeah.
What do you miss most?
The heat.
Really?
Too cold here. It's
I
way too
hate
cold.
the heat.
No, I miss it. Ow, Frodo, dog. The heat. I don't know. I know it's just kind of desert and swampy, not the nicest area, but I miss like the landscape.
Oh yeah.
Like out here, it's just hills everywhere,
Yeah.
and they're all the same, just covered in heather, which is the worst plant in existence. But I don't know. What can you do?
Move back.
Yeah, move back. I want to. I will. One
I
day.
want to move here.
And the other way. I want to move to Florida, and
Really?
then, well, I want to study in Florida.
Oh, you're in. Oh yeah. Aren't you going in
Hopefully
an
going.
exchange
Oh,
program to Maine?
yeah, I'm going up to Maine at the end of the summer, so... Oh, that's one thing I miss. Summer holidays over here are 8 weeks.
Oh yeah. They have the way shorter holidays here.
Yeah.
And doesn't all your schools have uniforms?
Yeah, uniform, like, in the US, you don't have uniforms.
No,
Like, it's
I mean in
weird for
private
school to have-
schools.
Yeah, it's weird for a school to have a uniform over there.
Yeah, we have
But
like
over here, it's weird for a school not to.
yeah, we have like dress code and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's
No,
like
but,
not
like-
a uniform.
We have school issue blazers, tie, jacket, or tie jumper, shirts, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We have to look all the same.
And I would say, what's your like favorite thing to like do?
Well, either playing games or making videos, or acting as well.
Yeah. He's a good actor. I think you're.
I'm
I
an alright
loved
actor.
your play.
I'm an alright actor.
I liked your play. It's good.
Yeah. I'm
I
sorry,
didn't
I
show.
can't concentrate.
Yeah,
Frodo's-
Frodo's like attacking you.
Lunatic. Anyways,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have any more questions really. Do you have any more? Do you have any questions about the U.S. that you don't?
not really.
No?
Just,
Really?
has it changed much?
There's a lot more people shooting each other.
Oh yeah. That might just be because we were younger though.
Yeah.
Didn't
Not
get to
much
hear
has
about it.
changed. I mean, I'm not even in it. Not much has changed.
Quality.
Yeah, I mean, it, like, usually, you know, like, right where you lived and, like, over,
Yeah.
it started to get into, like, a little bad part of town. And
Yeah.
now it's not, like, for a while there was, like, drive-by shootings, like, at the border of our house.
Oh.
And, like, there was this one restaurant place that, like, no one would stay there for longer than a month because they would get shot at. And I was like,
Damn.
why is that place so, like, different or whatever? So there's been, like, well, not anymore, but there used to be a lot of, like, ghetto kind of stuff.
Yeah, like I remember driving through that kind of area on the way
Yeah.
to school
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Yeah. I don't even think Miss Banff has died.
Back the school.
Yeah. The lady, Miss Banff.
Oh, the teacher.
I think she's still alive.
She will never die.
I
She
know.
was like 90
She was like
when I
90
left.
when
That
we
was
were there.
6 years ago.
Like I kept asking,
Longer.
I was like, has Miss Banff died yet? And they're like, oh no, she's still running. So I was like, oh my god.
That woman is incredible.
But yeah, Banff is there, and now there's you know how we used to take our pictures at the
On the
place?
tree outside, or
Yeah, what was the restaurant? It was like a
it was a
County Line.
port-
County
yeah,
Line.
County Line port.
Well, now
or
that's
whatever.
a Campioni's.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a Italian place.
Oh, okay.
So now that's that.
That's not as good.
And then did you leave before or after the gym burned down?
Just after.
Yeah. And then the
No,
gym-
sorry, just before. Just before.
Yeah, and then the gym burned down.
I was in the US still, but I'd changed schools,
Ah.
and I was there for like 6 months.
Oh yeah. I think I left like a year before that.
Yeah.
I remember you making that kid Nick do the middle finger, and he flipped out.
No. That story, that was not my fault. Someone else, I don't know who it was, they came up to me and I'll show you, I won't actually, but they put my hand up, they went, this finger is sand, sand, rock, sand, sand, and then the wind blows all the sand away. So you get the idea, you end up with a middle finger. Someone did that to me. They then said, oh, I'm so sorry, you won't tell on me, you won't be offended. And I was like, no, sure, okay. Because I was a little kid, I had no idea what this meant. So after that, I then went up to somebody else and did it. They freaked out, burst out in tears, went running to the teacher.
The gym teacher, I think it was.
Yeah, the gym teacher. Was that the same guy who sat on me?
No, but he stuck his hand like in your belt.
Was
And I
that,
remember you
that was
punched
the same
him.
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they went running to him, and I got in a load of trouble for that. But we should probably explain teacher groping me, essentially.
Oh yeah,
That
you
could
should
be,
explain
that. Could be
I just remember seeing him like grab you because you were in trouble for something, and he
Yeah.
grabbed Oliver by his belt. And I guess I assumed that you thought he was trying to stick his hand down your pants, and you punched him in the face.
Well, no, kind of. I didn't punch him in the face, did I?
Yeah, you did. I remember because I was like, oh, and then he got fired.
He didn't get fired.
Yeah, he did. We had to
Not
get a new
for
gym
ages.
teacher. Yeah, I mean, not like right that second.
But we had like 10 gym
Yeah,
teachers.
because there was
at
that
the
one
time
guy who
I
had
was there.
a bloody chainsaw on the back of his car.
That was him.
That was him?
He had a
Oh.
chainsaw on the back of his car. And
Yeah.
a lot of people were freaking out about that. But what happened was it was our Halloween party. We were standing in the queue. Standing
The queue
in
is a
the
line.
Yeah, that's another one that changes.
Yeah.
Queue, line, same thing. Standing in the line to leave the gym. I was Dracula for Halloween. Someone took my cape, pulled it over my head. So I pulled it off and shoved them or something. He saw it, only saw half of it, only saw me shoving them. Called me over, so I stood like maybe a yard or a meter over here away from them, away from the teacher. And he told me, come closer, so I took a step closer. Come closer to me, took another step. Then he reached forward, grabbed my belt, or grabbed like his hand down the front of my pants, pulled me to him. At that point I kind of freaked out, punched him, as you said.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
And then, honestly, I don't remember anything until, like, it's just blank, my memory, until the next thing I remember, laying halfway across the doorway was him, this morbidly obese.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he was really
huge.
fat. He was like huge, and he just sat
Yeah, and
on
he just
you.
sitting on top of me, and I was just sitting there, kind of didn't know what to do. But, like,
He was a terrible teacher.
Yeah, he was the kind of guy who sat in the middle of the court, in the gym, on a chair that he swallowed.
And he made us
essentially.
run.
Yeah, and just told us to run around.
Yeah. And then he would like make us do like actual sports and like actually like be working out, and he would just be like sitting down doing
Yeah.
nothing, and I was like, that's not fair.
I remember there was one lesson, I don't know how it happened, he just let us essentially lob balls at each other. Like, not even organized dodgeball.
And there was, like, Hassan. You remember Hassan?
Yeah.
He would get all his friends, and they would go on the other side, and then all of us, like Gabriel, me, and you, would be stuck on the other side, and they would just pelt us with balls.
They'd gang up on us. Yeah.
And
we
I think
were
one
the
time
nerds.
one time they broke my glasses. Like, they hit me in the face,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the heck? You're not going to do anything?
We were bullied so
Yeah.
badly. So badly.
I still liked it.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I still
like
had,
that school.
I remember, like, some of my
fond
best
memories.
friends were from that. Like, you, Tyler,
Yeah.
Gabriel, Corbin. Corbin goes to Travis's school now.
Corbin.
Who's a black kid, the only black kid.
Yeah. I've heard of him a couple times this trip, and I keep forgetting who he is.
Yeah, he goes to, well, I don't go there anymore, but he goes to Cy Creek with Travis, and I haven't talked to him in a while, and Gabriel goes to Cy Woods or something. It's like right in the back of your neighborhood.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was a dodgy one, wasn't it?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I guess she goes back there. But yeah, that was like, I remember
And Andrew
that.
as well.
Andrew? I remember Andrew, but I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know his last name.
I know who you're talking. He was like the real angsty
Andrew,
kid.
if you watch, remember us. Remember
Carry
us.
our memory on. I just remember Hassan and how relentless he was.
Yeah.
He was just a jerk.
He was nice when he first came, though.
Yeah, he was
When he first joined the school, I remember having a great time with him. I have photos of me with him in our backyard. We'd set up a little trampoline and we're bouncing up, slam dunking.
and then he just I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know.
He turned to be really mean. And then I basically got him expelled because my mom complained so much, and his entire family left the school. And then one of my mom's students, her student's mom was complaining about how her daughter was being bullied, and she ended up just saying Hassan, and she was like, "How'd you know?" And it was the same. It was him.
Yeah.
So he was still doing it to other people.
Yeah, he wasn't the greatest guy in the world.
And then he was tutored by one of my mom's friends, and he like threatened her like life. Like he'd be like, I have people who will kill you. And she eventually was just like, I'm not teaching this kid. And then he would call my house with like stupid things and be like, hey, your mail's out, go get it. And I'm like, that's not even like cruel, it's just annoying. It was just like, why would you, I don't even know how he got my number.
Are public schools in your area, well, in that area, like dodgy? Like, because over here...
What is dodgies?
Do you not say... That's not an American term, is it? Dodgy, like shady or...
Oh, that's what I thought it meant, but I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, we have some shady schools. Cy Creek is definitely pretty shady. Travis goes there.
One of the big schools near here, Mackey Academy.
Oh, yeah.
I think almost everybody carries a knife now.
Dang.
Just because everybody else does it.
Well,
Safety.
I've only been to Cy Creek and Blyle, and those two schools aren't very good. They're academically good, but then you go there and like last year, my last year there was like, once I reflect on it, it was terrible. Like people, there was Sharkeisha. Did you ever see that?
Where?
Sharkeisha?
No.
It's this video of this girl, Sharkeisha, and she basically lures this tiny little girl to come to her house and be like, apparently the girl was talking to her boyfriend or something, and she lures her to her house and then just beats the living crap out of her.
God.
Like literally fractures her eye socket, and there's pictures of her after, and she had to go to the hospital. And like her friends were filming it thinking it was just gonna be a little, like rumble or whatever. And she ends up, what she does is she closes her fist, she doesn't punch, she swings and just hits her with her fist, and that's like, and her friends don't stop it until she starts kicking her in the face, after she's fallen down. I'll show you the video after.
Yeah.
But it's terrible, and she actually went to jail for a couple days, and then she moved schools because she said she was getting bullied. And I was like, wow. And then there was another incident where in the lunchroom this girl came up to another girl and they were about to fight. They were yelling, and then they got separated, and the girl said, I'm going to bring a knife and kill you tomorrow, so either don't come to school or come prepared. And so the girl came to school the next day with an Xbox One box. And I was just like, that's kind of odd. Maybe it's for a project or something. So I was like, okay. I didn't think anything of it. And I realized it was a girl from yesterday, and I was like, that's just kind of weird. And then at lunch, the girl who said she was going to bring a knife approaches her. And before she can even say anything, the girl just takes the box and hits her with it. And it turns out the box was full of bricks. She just carried that around all day. And I was like, oh my God, what is wrong? And I think she just took her punishment. She didn't even...
That's smart.
Yeah, she didn't even do anything. She just hit her. She obviously was knocked out, and she just sat there and waited for the APs to come and get her.
Yeah.
She was like, she was gonna kill me. I had reason. I think they actually let her go because they were like, she was threatened and then approached suspiciously.
Yeah.
So they were like, that's reasonable doubt to like, she had a knife, and she didn't have a knife, but she had reason to believe she did.
Yeah.
And there was just a whole bunch of gang stuff that went on. It's like
there's a school near us, well, up in Aberdeen, called Cults Academy. Last year, there was actually I have friends who saw it happen. That was a weird evening. But there was a incident, kid got stabbed, and died.
Dang.
Stabbed in the chest. There's different versions of the story, but the story I heard from people who were there was that he was stabbed in the chest with a pen.
Dang.
So the story that it was on worldwide news.
Dang.
It got big, but they were saying it was stabbing over a packet of biscuits or cookies.
Dang.
But supposedly an argument broke out between these two guys that were friends. One of them, I think one of them was making fun of him, and one of them wanted a biscuit. I don't know. Weird story. But then one guy stabbed the other one in their locker room. He then staggered down the hallway to the lunch hall and collapsed there. And apparently there was a trail of blood leading it. How about we go somewhere positive? Let's talk something positive.
Okay.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah, Side Creek was not a very, friendly school.
Yeah.
The academics were, now the school that I go to now is Side Creek is crap, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know you have a huge movie list.
Yeah, too many. I want to go on and become a director, cinematographer. So studying up on every single classic film I can find. Any film that's considered
His list
even
is good, how many movies
it will be
are
on there. Oh, easily 100.
Easily.
And that list is just going to keep growing.
Yeah.
I have a full-size school whiteboard that I have stuck up on my wall, and I have a full list on it. And I'm sure that's in the vlog somewhere.
Yeah, no.
Or could be.
I haven't. Maybe I should. I have to show your.
You should film it.
Yeah, I should show your.
Big list.
Should show your setup because I
Sorry,
really like
there's
it.
a lot of people back there.
Yeah, there's
a
a
dog.
cat in here still.
Probably
saw-
somewhere.
I saw her walk in, or him.
Mm.
But yeah, movies, food, different ways you talk, school. I know. I already talked to Jessica about how your schools go up in grades because it's S1, P1.
Yeah,
and stuff
instead
like
of first grade, second grade, third grade, so on, up to what, 11? No.
12.
12th grade. We have nursery school, which is 2 years, which is kindergarten. Then we have elementary, which is primary 1 to 7. Then we have seniors, which is S1 to S6. I'm currently in S5.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
See, I already said, we have, pre-K, kindergarten, or it's, kindergarten through 5th grade, 6th grade through 8th grade, 9th grade through 12th grade, and then you go to college.
Yeah.
You guys say college or university.
Yeah, so over here, college and university are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
University is where you go to get a degree, and college is, a lesser course. It's
where do you go to advance your knowledge?
College will be generally something more physical. If you want to do a qualification in welding or that kind of thing, you go to a college. If you want to do something like physics or law, you'll go to a university.
So we have a mix of universities and colleges, but they mean the same thing.
Yeah. I want to go to Orlando and study at Full Sail University, which is also a college.
Yeah. But that's interesting.
Probably won't get to go there.
Why?
70 grand a year. 70 grand for the whole time. 2-year course.
Oh, taking a 2-year course.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot.
That's a hell of a lot of money.
You could win the lottery.
You've got more chance of getting killed going to get the lottery ticket than winning.
Yeah.
Which is
Probably
1 a.m.
correct. Well,
Meh.
I guess we can go check out your setup.
We could.
I think
Shall we?
Travis is in there maybe, but we can kick him out.
Possibly.
Or he can just stay. Well,
Let's go.
we're going to go see Oliver's setup in his movie list, and I'll see you guys there.